All right, so I want to graph this function. F of x is x squared minus 3x plus 4 over x squared minus 2x plus 1. So step 1 says to factor. I cannot factor the numerator because I don't have any two numbers that multiply to be 4 and add to be negative 3. But the bottom I can factor it into x minus 1 times x minus 1, or I can rewrite it as x squared minus 3x plus 4 over x minus 1 squared. Okay, so what's my domain? My domain is x cannot be 1. So x such that x cannot equal 1, because when x is 1, I'm dividing by 0. Since I can't reduce, there aren't any holes. I'll only have vertical asymptotes. So now I'm going to look at 3. I want to find step 3. I want to find my y-intercepts. So I want to find the function when x is 0, and I have 0 squared minus 3 times 0 plus 4 over 0 minus 1 squared, which gives me 4. So I have a y-intercept at 4. X-intercepts, well, I have to look here and I have to see, and so I can't factor it, so I'm going to try the quadratic formula. So I have negative b, which is 3, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's 9, minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. And I notice in here this is 9 minus 16, so it's not I don't have no reals, so I have no x-intercepts. So none. So I don't have any x-intercepts. Next thing I want to do is I want to find my vertical asymptotes. Well, since I couldn't reduce, I know I have vertical asymptotes at x equals 1. And because of the multiplicity of 2, they're either both going to be positive or they're both going to be in the negative direction. So we'll see how that looks when we try to graph it. Horizontal asymptotes, I have x squared over x squared, so that's y equals 1. Okay, so now I'm going to try to graph it. So I am going to graph my intercept, I'm going to graph my y-intercept. I'm going to graph my asymptote at x equals 1, whoops, and y equals 1. And I have to decide what's going to happen here. So I'm going to look to the right of 1, and I look to the right of 1, let's say 2. This is positive, it's always positive. And if I put 2 in here, I get 4 minus 6 plus 4, which is positive. So I know that this goes like this. And now I'm going to look to left. Well, actually, I know to left of 1, it has to be on the pos above it because it's 4 here. And so it's going to go like this. But I can just check to see if I pick 0. If I put 0, and remember it's 4, that's positive. And this is positive, so it is positive as well. So my graph looks like this. You should go ahead and graph it on your calculator to check.